Welcome back to Low Stress Math with Mrs. Bono. We are in the Chapter 4 review packet. That's the one with the blue cover. And we're going over this before you take your test. So let's take a look at this. Why did Zorna pour ketchup on her brother's hand? I hope it's a better joke than last time. All right, complete the table for each question. Find each answer in the code key. This is the code key. And notice the letter next to it. Write this letter in the box at the bottom of the page that contains the circled number in that row of the table. Okay, the best way to do this is to just do a couple of problems. Now, let's look at this first box here. This is a function table. Remember a function table? We have an input, the x values, and output, the y values. The input is called the domain, the output is called the range, and the whole thing is a function table. Now, if you look at your notes, you can see our function tables have a little more going on than this. But that's okay, because I'm going to use scrap paper to do some of my problems. You don't always need scrap paper, but it can help. So let's do one problem in each box. Number 1. Right here. This says x is 1, y is, and the equation is y equals negative 2x. So y equals negative 2 times 1. Negative 2 times 1 is negative 2, so y equals negative 2. So this first one, negative 2. Then I would skip down and do y equals, and I'm not going to rewrite it every time, but negative 2 times 4. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. So number 2, negative 8. Oh, look, now they gave me a negative number. So y equals negative 2 times negative 5, which is this time for number 3, positive 10. I'll put a 10 there. All right, these are not in order. I don't like that. In my opinion, they should be in order. But I guess my opinion doesn't really matter. This is somebody else's function table. So y equals negative 2 times 3, y is negative 6. So, yeah, negative 6. All right. And I'm done with that box. Look at this. They wrote their box backwards. They wrote it backwards. I hate that. Arg. This should say y equals 2x plus 4, but that's okay. We'll do it this way. So, number 5. Y equals 4 plus 2 times 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So y equals 4 plus 6. 4 plus 6 is 10. Y equals 10. This box gets a 10. All right, number 6. Y equals 4 plus 2 times negative 7. Y equals 4 plus negative 14. Oh dear. Plus and negative is the same as subtract. Or you could see that the signs are different, so you subtract. 14 minus 4 is 10. Negative 14 is larger, so negative 10. Y equals negative 10. So that is negative 10. Number 7. Y equals 4 plus 2 times 1. Y equals 6. I don't even have to do anything there. All right, number 8. Y equals 4 plus 2 times negative 3. 2 times 3 is negative 6, so 4 plus negative 6. Negative 6 and 4 is, well, the signs are different, so you subtract. And 6 is larger, so negative 2. So y equals negative 2. If you did not stop to do these problems on your own, now would be a good time to stop and do the problems on your own. If you need a calculator, that's fine. Or you could just do them yourself. I don't need a calculator, but I would pause the video right now and try to do the problems on my own. All right, let's do this one then. Number 9, I have a new y equals negative 3 times positive 3 plus 1. y equals -9 plus 1, -9. The signs are different, so you subtract. 9 is larger than 1, -8. Y is -8. Okay. For number 10, y equals -3 times -3 plus 1. Negative times negative, positive. Y equals 9 plus 1. Y equals 10. Remember, negative times negative is positive 9. 10. Up, I've run out of space. So, it's scrap paper. I'm just going to fold my scrap paper to give me some more room. So all my work is still there. I'm just kind of hiding it from myself. There we go. And what am I up to? Number 11. Number 11 is -3 times 4 plus 1. That's a y equals bone. We forgot that part. Y equals -12 plus 1. Signs are different, so you subtract. 12 minus 1 is 11. 12 is larger than 1. 12 is negative, so -11. And number 12, y equals -3 times -2 plus 1. Negative times negative is positive, so y equals 6 plus 1. Y equals 7. It's 7. All right. Number 13. I know what you're thinking right now. How come Bono hasn't stopped and looked in the box? Because I like to do all my problems first and then go back and solve the puzzle. That's just how I work. It's okay. So, I'm multiplying times a half. Remember that multiplying times a half is the same as dividing by 2. So I'm basically just going to cut all of these numbers in half. You might have noticed that they're all even. 10, -2, 4, -8. All of those even numbers can be divided very nicely by 2. So that's why that is even. Y equals 1/2 of 10 minus 4. Half of 10 is 5 minus 4. Y is 1. Number 14. Y equals 1/2 of -2 minus 4. Well, half of -2 is -1. So y equals -1 minus 4. I'm going to keep change because I think it's easier when you have a -1 plus -4. I know that that is -5. Number 15. Y equals 1/2 of 4 minus 4. 1/2 of 4 is 2. So y equals 2 minus 4. The signs are different, so you subtract. 4 is larger, it's negative. Y equals -2. -2. Number 16. Y equals 1/2 of -8 minus 4. 1/2 of -8 is -4. Y equals -4 minus 4. Keep change. -4 plus -4 is -8. -8. All right. Next couple of problems here. Okay, 17. That is really -1. Let's write it down. Number 17 is -1 times x plus 6. -1 times x. Let's try that. Y equals -1 times 4 plus 6. That's -4 plus 6, which is +2. Signs are different. You subtract. 6 is larger, so it's +2. So multiplying by -1 basically just changes the sign of the number. So let's take a look at the next one. Number 18. Y equals -1 times -1 plus 6. Negative times negative is +1 plus 6. y equals 7. So negative times negative, positive 1. It just changes the sign of the number. So multiplying by negative 1 changes the sign of the number. Oh, I've run out of paper again. But that's not a problem because I just fold my paper over and now I have more paper. Oh, I have a big pile of paper. I like scrap paper. Makes it easier to do math. Well, it makes it easier for me to do math. So, y equals negative 1 times 6 plus 6. Y equals negative 1 times 6 is negative 6 plus positive 6, that's 0. Same number, opposite signs, 0. Oh, and this one's easy. It doesn't matter. Oh, I didn't put the number there. This is 19. This is 20. Sorry about that. Y equals negative 1 times 0 plus 6. 0 plus 6 is 6. So y equals 6. Yeah. Okay. Oh, bah. Look at that. That's a heck of a thing, isn't it? That's a heck of a... Grab my calculator because I don't want to think thing. Here we go. Notice also that all of these are even because this is divided by 2. Now, you know how I feel about fractions? This is how I feel about fractions. Y equals negative 3 over 2 x minus 2. I hate this idea. So what I'm going to do is just get rid of that fraction. Are you really, Bono? Yes, I am. I'm going to multiply everything times 2. 2 times y. Wait a second. You don't need to do this part. 2 times that and 2 times that. And, yeah, don't do that. Oh, well, I don't think this is going to work, Bono, because I have an x and a y, and it's just going to be confusing later. All right. I hate when I have to think. Here we go. Number 21. Negative 3 over 2 times 4. Am I subtracting 2? Let's see. 2 cancels. 4 divided by 2 is 2. So 3 times 2, negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, minus 2. Keep change, negative 8. Now, you know I'm actually going to go back and check all of these with my calculator because I make mistakes. Here we go. 22. Negative 3 over 2 times 2 minus 2. 2 and 2 cancel. Negative 3 minus 2 plus negative 2, negative 5. Why aren't you writing the y equals? Shush. I am. In my head, I see that y equals. Y equals negative 5, negative 5. Ugh. Oh, this one's good. 0. 0 makes it easier. 23. Negative 3 over 2 times 0 minus 2. That's 0 minus 2. So y equals negative 2. Phew, I'm very happy with that one, to be honest. 24. All right, y equals negative 3 over 2 times negative 2 minus 2. Well, that cancels, and I just get negative 1. Negative 3 times negative 1 is positive 3 minus 2. 3 minus 2 is 1. Y equals 1. So, because those all had these negative 3 over 2 fractions, I am actually going to check them on the calculator just to be sure. There's no reason not to check things. You have a calculator. You might as well check it. 3 over 2 times 4 minus 2. Oh dear, look at that silly answer I got. Do you know why I got that silly answer? Because I forgot to take it out of scientific notation mode. So I am going to do that. And look, it comes up to negative 8. Look, it's the same answer I got. Isn't that good? Okay, here we go. negative 3 over 2, clear that, that wasn't right, negative 3 over 2 times positive 2 minus 2, negative 5. Oh, good. I'm still good at math. This one I'm not going to bother with because you know the answer to that. Negative 3 over 2 times negative 2 minus 2. Ha, 1. Okay, those are all good. You got time when you're taking a test. Use your calculator. All right. And I ran out of scrap paper, so new piece of scrap paper, new day. Goodbye, scrap paper. Here we go. Number 25. Y equals 7 minus 3x. Y equals 7 minus 3 times 6. 7 minus 18. The signs are different, so you subtract. 18 is negative, so y equals negative 11. Y equals, what is this? 7 minus 3 times 1. 7 minus 3. And 7 minus 3 is 4, so that was a little bit easier, right? The next one is even easier than that because they give you a 0. And 0 is everybody's favorite number. So y equals 7 minus 3 times 0 is 0, just 7. 28. Y equals 7 minus 3 times negative 2. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. Y equals 7 minus negative 6. Keep, change, change. Y equals 13. That's another one I'm going to check on the calculator because I know you're doubting me right now. I can feel it in your vibes over the internet here. 7 minus 3 times negative 2 is, ta-da, positive 13. All right. One more to go, and then we can check all our answers and see what the riddle is on the bottom. Gotta love those riddles, right? Oh, this is not so bad. 29, y equals 1 minus negative 2. Keep, change, change. Don't sing, Bono. Change the sign. There we go. 1 plus 2, 3. Y equals 1 minus negative 9. I'm not going to sing this time. Keep, change, change. Keep the first number, change the sign of the second number. 1 plus 9, y is 10. Oh, I can't do that for the next one. Number 31, y equals 1 minus 9. The signs are different. So subtract. 9 minus 1 is 8. 9 is negative. Y is negative 8. And 6. Number 32, last problem. Y equals 1 minus 6. The signs are different. So 6 minus 1 is 5. 6 is negative, so negative 5. Okay, now we can check all the answers in the code key. So give me another color, and let's do this. Negative 2 is H. Negative 8 is E. 10 is R. Negative 6 is B. Positive 10 is O. Wait, I lied. Positive 10 is R. Negative 10 is O. 6 is T. Negative 2 is H. I'm dying to know what this puzzle is. Negative 8 is E. Positive 10 is R. Negative 11 is S. Positive 7 is A. 1 is, where is 1? I. Negative 5, D. Negative 2, H. Negative 8, E. Positive 2, W. Positive 7, A. 0, N. 6, T. What's negative 8? E. I should know that by now. Negative 5 is D. Negative 2 is H. 1 is I. Negative 11 is S. Positive 4 is P. Positive 7 is A. 13, L. 3, M. 10, R. Negative 8, E. Negative 5, D. Her brother said he wanted his Palmer, what? Oh God, that's a terrible one, isn't it? Why did Zorna pour ketchup on her brother's hand? Her brother said he wanted his palm red. Well, now I just give up on this. These are bad puns. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.